everyone and welcome back to the channel. It is time for another sort of cross-stitching project. Now, as I said, I'm going to be doing a unboxing on this one and then we'll go into the thing. If you look back at my Christmas video, the needle that they provide is like, apparently it's supposed to be like a clove hook needle, but I've actually gone and bought myself some of these needles. So in here we have, I don't like working with the needles that they provide, so I bought these, which is 30 assorted needles, which is one of the reasons why I've been held up not doing the stitching for the cross stitch. But you can turn it, as you can see, you've got little arrows here, and it comes out the chute here, but there's a bit of tape on that. I couldn't get the single needle for some apparent reason, so I had to get this assorted one. So obviously, as you can see, you turn it, be very careful, and then obviously, whichever needle it is, it slots it out. As you can see, I'm not going to do it on here because obviously, you know, we're not using it at this time. But they're lovely needles, they're gold, there's this assortment of needles there. So I think we'll get on perfect with them. So obviously in here, we've got another Christmassy sort of one, a little bobbin. They're £1 from the Works. And as you can see in here, you get everything in here. I'm just going to get my craft knife here and we'll just make an incision and get this all out for you. Okay, so let me just put that craft knife back, and then obviously, as you can see in here, this needle is the needle that I'm referring to. You can see it's a bit of a strange needle because this needle has got the correct one. The needle they provided in one of the, I think it was the Christmas tree, I think I showed that, but it was a different type of needle. It had like a hook on it, whereas this one's lovely. So they've provided that in the correct pack, and I probably bought these needles for nothing, but never mind. So we've got obviously our different threads here, lots of lovely colours. You've got your reds, your greens, your yellows, your whites and your blacks, really lovely. So we'll put that over to one side. And that's obviously your needle, so obviously be careful not to prick yourself. You can get these things called thimbles, which is where you put it on the end of your finger and it basically you sew so that you don't prick yourself accidentally. And then obviously in here we've got Ada, so white Ada there. And I'm going to try this time not to glue it in the wrong place. And then that's obviously your card for inside there, like so. And then obviously in here again you've got your little picture that you'll be working from. I have been told by Kay, Crafting with Kay, and I think it was Queen of Diamonds, the pencil won't come out of this, so we're going to have to, apparently she's going to be giving me a tip or something, but this is your reminder, Kay, you told me to remind you. So yeah, that's obviously your colour sheet there, and then we've got ourselves an envelope there, so an envelope to put your little card in. For me, I think it's too good to give away, so obviously there are our details. What I'm going to do in this session as well is I'm going to do what I did last time, but hopefully this time we won't make a cock up like we did with the other card. So I'm just going to get some, let me just get that blockage out of the way. Going to use a bit of tweezers, just make sure there's no blockage. And what I'm going to do is in here, I'm going to, we know that we don't glue that side, so this side here we can put down the back, obviously, and squirt it on there. So we'll give that a go with the Tacky Wacky. This is really cheap stuff, you can get it from Amazon or any good shops. I think that's a little bit blocked, but yeah, that looks blocked to me. Okie doke. So let's see where the blockage is. Sometimes they get blocked up, so I'm just going to get myself a cocktail stick because they can get quite blocked up. Even with the lid on, it gets a little bit blocked. Let me just see where the blockage is. I do also use. Oh, it's not blocked. Let's just shove that through there and see if that's coming through the top there. It looks like a bit of a blockage. Yeah, that's okay, that looks good. You can also use this glue as well. It's the same sort of stuff, but this is like a high-tech wood glue, so Gorilla Glue is a really good make. But yeah, for like little projects like this, I can use my little So you don't need a lot. You really have to squeeze this to get this out. It's quite, it feels like it's blocked or something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to undo this because this is a little bit blocked. So something in here is blocking it. So I'm going to take this off, and then I think I'll just scrape a bit of this, and then I can just like, see what I mean? It doesn't need a lot, but just enough to hold this card. It's quite thick glue as well. It's like, basically PVA is like water and some other chemical mixed together. But just like spread it over, just enough so it will stick. You don't need a lot, but make sure obviously the whole area is covered. Now tomorrow there's not going to be a Christmas video, but we have got an exciting project coming up tomorrow. It's a brand new subscription that I've signed up to at DC Thompson shop. So you'll have to wait until tomorrow to see that. But I'm just going to get a bit more glue and see if I can smudge that down. Yeah, this is not ideal, but we've got a problem with this funnel at the moment. It seems to be blocked up with some crap, but I'll have to clean that out. Normally, if it's blocked too much, I will just chuck it away because it's very annoying. So then what that means is I can then put the card here, and then, you know, just flatten that down a bit. Now I will be making my nephew a hat on this channel, so I've got the yarn that I want to do, which is blue and white. I did speak about it in my video yesterday with DC Thompson shop, so I'm thinking about doing that perhaps Friday or something, I don't know yet. But yeah, just make sure that that's all lovely and flat. Now because obviously we made a cock up in the last one, the tree one, we have managed to salvage, but I glued it onto there when you're supposed to put the idea is that you're supposed to put the, you know, that part on. The idea is that you put your cross stitch, then obviously glue the edges to the edge of that. But that's where I made a cock up. So we'll allow that to dry, as you can see, and then you can put your little sentiment and embellishments in there if you wanted to, but we'll allow that to dry. And then I think in the next session we'll start to separate the threads and then get going, really. So yeah. But please remember to like, share and subscribe if you want to get this little project. It's a really cute one. It comes from a shop called The Works. They might still have it in stock. The reason I say that is because they go out of stock. They seem to go out of stock but never bring stuff back, and I don't know why. But yeah, it's a nice little cute one. But yeah, bit disappointed that that's come with a needle, because I'm pretty damn sure the one with the Christmas one didn't come with that type of needle. But my mum's always sewing. I can give her, you know, she's always asking for needles, so I can always give her one of these or something. But yeah, but please remember to like, share, subscribe. That's been that, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.